Welcome back to another episode of Sip2Tally's Films, and I'm your host, Coach Evans, bringing you another draft prospect. Today we're going to start to work on our tight ends. I'm not going to do enough to have a top 9 and 9, probably going to do 4 or 5 guys. Starting off with the supposed number 1 tight end in the group, Kyle Pitts. Let's get started. Before we get started with the film, I want you to like, comment, subscribe. If you really like the content, please feel free to share it in all your social circles. If you like what I'm talking about, comment down below. I normally get back to pretty much all the comments, whether you like it or dislike it, and we can have a conversation and go forward. But a few stats about Pitts before we get started. He's 6'6", 246 pounds. Played at the University of Florida. If you did not know, recently just ran a blazing, I think it was a 4.5 40, or maybe a high 4.4. I don't remember the number exactly. Somebody put it in the comment section, his exact 40 time from his pro day. But it's 3 seasons at Florida, so he's actually a junior, a regular junior, not a redshirt junior. His freshman year, he had 3 catches, only 73 yards and 1 touchdown. As a sophomore, which, last year was 19 was the last full year of real football at the time. He had played 13 games, 54 catches, 5 touchdowns. This year, whether it be injury or just kind of wanting to keep himself healthy for the draft, he only played in 8 games. But he had 43 catches in 8 games. He almost matched his production in 8 games. 12 touchdowns in 8 games. 12. But the game we about to watch, he had 3. And I think he got 3 that I'm going to show you. So that we'll just go from there. All right, to the film now. To be a good tight end, obviously you must block. So there'll be some clips of him blocking. There'll be some clips of him, catching the ball. So just keep in mind that blocking is a vital part of being a good tight end. And we all know he athletic as heck. So just keep in mind blocking is a part of being a tight end. All right, first play, which is a blocking play, is inline blocking. Let me go to it. Inline. He's going to be inline blocking. All right, here we go. Number 84. This is him right here. Inline blocking versus a edge guy. It's not bad. Great position right there. Great position. You couldn't ask to be like, that's textbook. That's textbook. Hand inside, head placement good body, good bend of the body, both feet in the ground. He's not off balance. It's a great position right there. Driving his feet, you can't ask for a better block. Now, the one weakness that I think he has comes into play at the end of this. Watch how he gets tossed around. Get out the way. Initially, it was good though. Right here. Good. Throw them hips. Just like a hang clean or a power clean. Throw them hips. Dry your feet. Great. Great. Okay, now I realize that I'm stronger than you. Get out of my way. So we all know he can run, catch, pass, and do all that. Blocking is going to be the key for him. Let's go on to play 2. All right, we're going to talk about his football IQ on play 2. Pitts is the tight end right there. Not the tackle, the tight end. Let's let it run through. Gotta let in route. Quarterback scrambles. He pivots and comes out. Gets the catch. And this is why I want to talk about football IQ. Some people have it, some people don't. Pitts is right here. Gonna get a good arc release. To make sure he get outside. There's a good arc release. Okay, now I got the leverage I want. Well, that helps with this dude. That's what that does. That helps the tackle with this guy by him releasing outside. And now he can kind of get a clear vision of what that guy's doing. That's what that arc release does. But what I do like about him, we know how fast he is now, but he's not running full speed. He just got a nice, good, not a jog, but he's running, but he's controlled. He's under control running. That's the term I want to use. Run a little dig route. or some people call it a basic. All right, he sees his quarterback start to scramble. And so in the scramble drill, you pretty much try to follow the QB. You see him here, going to reverse out and go to the QB. And you also see Tony, I think, is going to come this way also. But my thing is, look at him. He looks over there. Right now, he's looking out here to see who's over here. He realizes nobody's there, so he can just make a beeline straight to the sideline. Pitch squares up, catches it. And I think if he don't slip, he turn it up a little bit more. But just the fact that, some people can't do that. Some guys would have just got to this point here. Hold on, let me go a little further. Would have got to this point here and just kind of sat there and like waved their arms and stuff like that. But he looked over there and realized that all this was open and just ran there. He knew the defender was on his hip, on his back hip. Play 3 rather. Play 3. All right, this is what we know he can do. Ain't much for me to talk about on this. We know he can do this right here. This is Pitts right here. Not much to talk about. Everybody in the world knows he can do this. Coming in motion. Fake. Flat route. Everybody knows he can do that. Ain't much to even talk about on that. He catches the ball. Next play. Play 4. Play 4, we're going back to blocking. And blocking is vital. It is vital. That first play he was blocking in, good. Started off good, but then the guy just realized that, okay, I'm stronger than you. Get out my way. Let's watch him on this one. Power read. Yeah. Look at that. Slow it down. That's him getting off the ground. Yes. Coming in motion with the power read. He got the end man on line of scrimmage. He got a DB. This is a DB. He should run through this guy. He should. In my opinion, he should run through him. Look at it. Turn his head. Just throws his shoulder. Don't even really get much on the dude. Yeah. If I was grading him, that'd be a negative. That'd be a negative. That's a DB now. That's not an edge guy. That's not a linebacker. That's a DB. All right, let's go to the next play. Play 5 is more blocking by Pitts. All right, Pitts is right here. Let's see what he does. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is some kind of quarterback power, I think. It's quarterback power. So on this play right here, Pitts is responsible for in-man on line of scrimmage. And with that guy on outside leverage, he got this guy right here. 72 is going to block down. 51 or whatever this is going to pull around and for the linebacker. Quarterback's going to probably take a step back and then hit that hole behind the puller. But just watch Pitts. And I'm going to get off the draft train and get on the Ravens train for a second. This, as good as he is as a receiver, this play right here is the reason why he would not fit with the Ravens. As many balls as he could catch, and unless we change our offense, it'd be different. But at the current state of the Ravens offense, this play right here is the reason why he would not fit. Because all three of the guys, if we have a third tight end, got to block. Look at that. And yeah, you could say he slipped, but you can't slip. In the NFL, you can't slip. This could be 3rd and 1 in a playoff game. You slip and you don't give it up. I mean, you give it up. And there are more instances of this happening. I just showed you 2 plays. I just showed you, and this is Ole Miss. This is not LSU or Bama. This Ole Miss. And no shade on Ole Miss, but I'm just saying. All right, let's go to the next play. Now, enough of the negative stuff. What you're about to see is 3 straight plays for Kyle Pitts. 3 consecutive. I just took out the back. I took out the back view of it. 3 consecutive plays to Kyle Pitts, and this is why he's the number 1 tight end right here. You finna see. Let's identify him right here. Top of your screen at receiver. Basically at receiver. Got I think this is a safety matched up on him. Not good enough. He trying to get help. Look at him. Crying for help. I need come help me. Somebody come help me. Please help me. He knows what's about to happen. You too little, homie. Right now he covered. But then he realized, okay, I'm going to give him a second move and run away from you. Too little. Now he got the ball. Got the ball on like a little 10-yard pass. 20. Ended up being like a 23-yard game. I just like the fact the dude crying for help. He's like, oh, Lord, I got to guard this dude. And he still gets... That's crazy. All right, next play. The very next play. Let's find Pitts. Where is Pitts? Where is Pitts? They're in empty, so I think he's at this tight end spot. He's at the tight end spot right there. The linebacker. It's football IQ again. Scramble drill. The scramble drill. Watch it. His initial route. The inside route. Little dig. Or a post maybe. Realize the quarterback is in trouble. Reverse pivots. And the guy can't stay with him because he's too athletic. Comes back and catches the ball. Can't stay with him. Is that a safety on him? Look like it. That's a safety that didn't drop down on him. Too little. Too light. All right. Third play in the succession. Pitts is... Why is this like this? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I want to give it away too much. I need you to go back. There we go. Well, you see that, so you know what's going to happen. Pitts is down here at the bottom. At receiver again. Lined up at receiver. And he's double covered. Look at this dude right here. They bracketing him. Look at this dude right here. Still gets the outside release. And they know where the ball going. Kyle Trask already about to throw this thing. Two people on him. Touchdown steal. Touchdown steal. look at 28 after he realizes the TD. Watch 28. 28's right here. Watch his body language. I'm tired of this. But to see how great of a catch this is, look at it from this view. The ball short. Goes down all hands. Brings it in. Remember, both of those dudes are guarding him. This is why he's the number one prospect at tight end by far. As much as I was complaining about his blocking, you'll put up with it to get this type of stuff from a tight end. Now, you think you've seen the good part. You think you've seen it all. I ain't going to even talk on this last play. I'm going to just let it ride. Then I'll come back and talk. But pay attention. You're going to hit him with the hezzy. He's going to come off kind of half speed. Then, Kyle Pitts, ladies and gentlemen. Like, no guys are going to be stronger than him. The clown chat, in the comment section if I'm wrong. But you could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to be here with me. So I appreciate you guys. Coach Evans out. With